This video is going to show you how to convert metric conversions using dimensional analysis. Now, earlier in the year, I showed you a real easy way how to convert metric conversions. Something like this, 25.0 milligrams is how many kilograms? Well, we would use King Henry died Monday drinking chocolate milk, and we'd simply move the decimal. If you're going from milligrams to kilograms, you would move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the left. So we would move this decimal 6 places to the left, insert zeros when there's no digit there, and we get 0.0000025 kilograms. Well, now I'm going to show you a different way to do this. Obviously, the way that I'm going to show you is a little bit longer, a little bit more complicated, but unfortunately, that's the way we're going to do it in our class. So here we go. This is called dimensional analysis. First thing you're going to do is whatever you're given, always put it over the number 1. Now, if I'm going milligrams to kilograms, I need to pay homage, I need to pay respects to my base unit. If this is milligrams and this is kilograms, what's my base unit? Grams. So if you have your equivalence sheet, if you look on the side that says numbers, there's a list here of all the prefixes, and right in the middle, this dashed line right here, these represent your base units. It can be grams, it can be meters, seconds, liters, calories, moles, whatever. So we're trying to go from what? Milligrams all the way to kilograms. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is pay respect to our base unit, grams. Then we're going to go from grams to kilograms. Okay, so I'm going to go milligrams to grams, and I'm going to put milligrams on the bottom because then my units will cancel out. Now I like to put the number 1 right here with the unit that has a prefix. Okay, for example, 1 milligram. Well, according to our chart, 1 milli of anything, grams, seconds, or liters, is equal to what? 1 times 10 to the negative third of that base unit. So 1 milligram is equal to 1 times 10 to the negative third grams. Now, could you put 1 gram on top and 1,000 milligrams on the bottom? Absolutely. But I like to stick to the rule. Put a 1 with the prefix. Milligrams has a prefix, grams does not. Now notice that my milligrams cancel each other out, and now I'm left with grams, which is great, but I'm not done. I want kilograms. So now I'm going to have to go from grams to kilograms. I already went from milligrams to the base unit of grams. Now I'm going to have to go from grams to kilograms right there. So here we go. I'm going to put grams on the bottom because I'm going to want them to cancel out. And I'm going to put kilograms on the top. Now, where should I put the number 1? That's right. I'm going to put it on the top where it has a prefix, kilo. And then I'm going to look at my chart. According to the chart, 1 kilo is equal to 1 times 10 to the third grams. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1 times 10 to the third grams. Now, all my units cancel out. I'm left with kilograms, which is what I want. Therefore, I'm going to stop here and do my math. I'm going to multiply all the top numbers. I'm going to multiply all the bottom numbers. Then I'm going to divide the top number by the bottom number. And when I do that, I get 2.5 times 10 to the negative fifth kilograms, which, by the way, is the same thing as 0.0000025 kilograms, which we got earlier. It's just in scientific notation. Okay, so let's try another one that's a little bit harder. 3.4 times 10 to the second megameters equals how many micrometers? Okay, so what's our base unit first of all? Megameters to micrometers, it looks like meters. So I'm going to start with whatever it is that I was given, 3.4 times 10 to the second megameters over 1. Now, base unit is meters. That's going to be in the middle. I'm trying to go from megameters all the way down here to micrometers. Okay? Alright, so the first thing I have to do is pay homage, pay respect to my base unit, meters. So I'm going to go megameters to meters. Where do I put the number 1? At the bottom because it has a prefix. 1 mega, according to our chart, is 1 times 10 to the 6th. So 1 megameter is equivalent to 1 times 10 to the 6th meters. Okay. Now I'm going to go meters to micrometers. Notice that I put the meters on bottom because I want them to cancel out. Where do I put the number 1? That's right, with the prefix, 1 micro. According to our chart, 1 micro is equal to 1 times 10 to the negative 6th meters. So 1 micrometer is 1 times 10 to the negative 6th meters. Now, all my units cancel out except for micrometers, which is what I want. So I'm all finished. I can multiply all my top numbers, multiply all my bottom numbers, divide the top by the bottom, and get my answer, 3.4 times 10 to the 14th micrometers.